Welcome to Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the opening kick. Monday night prime time is underway. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Baker. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. He's going for it himself. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he has this down to the 34. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know it's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, Irving. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Godwin, the man in motion left. Going to the ground again on 1st. Escapes a defender. And he's stopped as we get closer to our 1st point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
12 more yards. And a 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Quint Allen to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson, and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the
Well,
play.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for a
Hey, go,
Jaguars.
go.
First
Go,
down.
go. Son. Phil.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Lawrence to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey. Hot.
They'll run here. ETN. He's got the first down grab. It's still going. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skilled guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and
Easy,
goal
Ralph.
at the 6-yard line.
Hey, son, touch. Silver.
He's got it on the bootleg. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Cam Little to try the extra point.
Extra point.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Giving 25 on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Running right, it's Irving. Shoots away from one. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. First and goal, they're going option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
180!
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Good.
Baker now from the gun. And he's got it. That's a layout for it for touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Red on red.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Here's
7.
Lawrence to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
For a Jaguars first down. First and 10
Red,
at the
23.
41-yard line.
Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking slant route complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Jaguars first down.
Hey, Ryan.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
ETN gets it on the draw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey, easy, route.
First and 10 at the
First down
31.
throw, Lawrence. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Travis.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete, it's Myers. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, go!
ETN on 3rd down. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Take right open.
First and 10
Hey,
at the 19-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That's cut at the 4. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
On is Little for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, and they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 28-yard line.
180!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a man, this is Evans. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us, more football coming up from Everett. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the give, this is Irving. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buccaneers.
First down, here's Baker. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That one's cut on the left sideline. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Buccaneers. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Irving does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
There's another for Irving, and he will not get in. The defense holds. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Trying to run with Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. This is Allen to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Lawrence working from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Lion!
3rd down.
Hey,
and
so go.
4.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hey, run!
Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence with it on 1st. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
11.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our 2nd half. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14.
Hey!
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Lawrence to throw it. That's incomplete left side. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Hey, go! Hey, Ginger.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught. It's Hunter. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now give this up the middle to Etienne. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Lisa 24.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Touch.
Now it's Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Intended for Brian Thomas.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and
On
10.
red. Turn. Here we go.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Jaguars.
Hey, lion.
First down. First and 10 at the 15.
They go right back to Etienne. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right, let's go. Take right open. Focus. Hot.
On play action now, Lawrence. This one's caught. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey. There we go.
Back now, pressure coming. Rookie Myers, and he's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Red 23.
Etienne has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On is Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. We dodge the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a design run. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that run. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Red on red.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Hey, Lion!
On the run, it's ETN. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Son, here we go, Sahara. Silver.
Working inside the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a third-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first, but you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He's running with it. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's the give to Irving. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 16 yards. And a Buccaneer first
From a
down.
great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage. With those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
This is Irving on 2nd. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Once again, Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now trailed by just a point in the 4th.
Buccaneers.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
28 all.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This is Allen to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 4.
Hey, Ron!
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Hey!
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And a nice choice there to send this outside. He gets about 6 yards on the carry. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars.
Red on red.
First down.
Now a carry by Etienne. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
4.
All right, let's go. Hey, Jim, here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
It's a
Offense
gain of
getting
14
set. Here's 1st and 10.
Take right open.
Jaguars.
Hey, easy, route first.
First down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jaguars.
Hey, go,
First
go.
down.
Go, Phil.
From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Makes the catch. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and goal at the
Could take the lead with a
4-yard line.
field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run, Etienne. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
Stop short of the goal.
3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
2nd and goal.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars going for the win here. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato, tomato. The hunt. Here goes the hunt.
Here's another for him. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Couldn't pick up anything. And now it brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, hey, hey. Red. The hunt. The hunt.
Etienne. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. That's on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers, 1st and 10. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5.
Now to throw.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Irving on the counter. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
180.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Irving on the inside give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
He'll look to throw it.
2nd and 10.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. This is caught inside the 15. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. A gain of 29 yards.
And with 11 seconds remaining, they get it spiked. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game. So we've got a tie ball game now. as they send this away.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
23.
Setting up to pass. He beams one, deep right side. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make the interception on the final play of regulation. They've got some serious momentum now as we head to overtime.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well, and it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Going on first down. Lawrence trying for the deep ball. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, going to need the full 10 here on this opening drive of overtime if they don't want to stall out. Escapes the pocket. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Oh, big interception here. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin. Offensively, can't happen. This cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick in this game, and let's go celebrate.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
180!
Baker now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
And it's third down.
180! Done!
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Done! 180!
3rd and long, Mayfield. Oh, big interception here. Devin Lloyd making the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. throw locked down Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics, not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.